The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. Off the play fake. Day finds his man. It's John Mechie. And they'll get it up just short of 45 at the 44. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On first down, Day. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
So here are the Patriots now in excellent field position to start things out. At a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
And when you watch him play, everything just looks like it comes so naturally to him. When he's dialed in and finds that zone, passes are crisp, he sees the field really well, and he takes charge as the leader of this offense.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The man who was a prep All-American in nearby Antioch, it's Najee Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. Back to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Bates. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. McKinnon here, it's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play. But we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one. Wound up hitting him for a first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Bates. And the Patriots are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Harris is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now here's Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. And his kick is right there. It's good, and the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive stalls out, but the field goal does get them the first points of the night.
And 3 points, not to be underestimated. How about this, right? You're on the road. You're under the lights. National television audience. This is not a dress rehearsal, partner. This is for real. And a pretty nice opening statement.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. To throw on second down. Day escaping the pressure right. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Bridges. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Bridges. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mind set there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football. And
that is a situation where in a defender's mind, you just have to pick a point on the football field and think to yourself, I'm going to sprint full out and meet him at that point. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but he had to play diagnosed perfectly there.
From the gun on 3rd down, Day. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Trying to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete to DK Metcalf. A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And he's able to get up here to the 26. First down, and they go back to Harris. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll run again with Harris. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And he will find his man on the outside. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Two first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. They hand this off to Harris. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Now a first down carry for Harris. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Back to throw here. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
New England on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Niners are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. Throwing to start the drive. Day. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a first down. Well done. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Day. That's complete to Treylon Burks. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, he's certainly trying to earn his way into some more looks in the offense once the regular season heats up. If he continues to make plays like that, I think QB1 will look his way a little more often once the regular season begins.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Up the middle they go. Bridges. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Niners have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. New England trying to get to place on offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
And still in the first half here, a long way to go.
Well, they obviously red man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, Brooklyn?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He'll find Metcalf. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Second and 5. That completes it again to Metcalf. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Back to throw again. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 24-yard line.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. This is Harris on the draw. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down, right around the 17. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. They're going for it. This is Harris. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Day. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. On 3rd down, Day. And that's knocked away and incomplete. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. Dances by him. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Patriots take over. New England's offense set to go. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Second and 4. And he's got Jordan complete right side. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. This is Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw here. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. New England on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, oh, he's a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Bates. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork and handling a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Najee Harris punching it in from a yard away. And the Patriots are able to move back in front. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time he had the speed to win that race.
To try here for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And incomplete on the deep ball. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Back to throw. Day. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. And maybe that's the perils of being a rookie running back in the NFL. I mean, look, it's not easy to hold on to the ball at any level with these talented guys. But in this league, you can learn a lesson early.
Without a doubt, and what a tough reminder for any running back, especially a rookie. The things you got away with in college probably won't work so well in the NFL.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. Looking for a bounce back. Had the fumble a moment ago that went for a touchdown the other direction. See if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter, finished with over 300 yards on the night, later ended up in the NFL. If you've got a talented back, give it back to him.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. Day. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this pass broken up. The contact well of time there, and now 4th down. On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. Inside the 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. They haven't fully climbed the mountain, but they've started the ascent here with that score.
I like that, right? I think they've left base camp now, okay? So they've started to move their way up the mountain. Long way to go, but at least they know it's manageable.
Butker on for the PAT. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Najee Harris and the rest of this offense work their way back onto the field. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football. And they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in just a minute. Week 2 of the preseason is upon us. Each team now with just one more game after this one, and then we will get it all.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
Meanwhile, for the Niners, there's a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And they'll need to get things in gear as they trail here at the break.
Well, the Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. First throw now for the backup, Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Seven yards there and a first down.
And that's a nice pickup on first down on that second down. And a 9-yardage gain, they can run that play on any down.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 37. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Allen. Now he's flushed out left. And a nifty footwork. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Isaiah Pacheco taking it in from a yard out. And the Patriots take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. A 10-play drive that time, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Now back to throw. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. On play action, Allen. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
Allen's pass complete to Isaiah Pacheco. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. Over the middle, it's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On 1st down, Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen. Throw right side into the hands of Foster Moreau. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Hands it off out of the gun. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 47 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved.
All start.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. And now they'll throw with Allen. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. A lot to praise on this drive. You're seeing those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Allen going to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line. That's the end.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. Back to throw now on first down. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down of the sack.
Well, obviously the pass rush gets the glory and the statistics on this play, but the coverage, they deserve a ton of credit too. Denied open windows, erased the quarterback's targets one by one. Everywhere he looked, someone was covered. Only a matter of time before someone got there to bring him down.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Steps away to his left. And he'll just get rid of it. The Niners on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 19. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right now at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. The Patriots will bring on the field goal unit. He connected on his first, this from 41. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Pressure comes, and down he goes.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front seven. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. They'll set up a throw.
This complete to David Bell.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Finds his running back, James Conner.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
They run a draw here on second down. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. He'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he is going to have a Niners first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
To number 24. It's the pickup of 6. Brings up
Second down, this is Wilson.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
He's going to keep this again.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker.
And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Boy, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. And we'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the 49ers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that cuts this lead down to 13. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is secured by the Patriots. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. They run a draw here on second down. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Throwing now is Allen. Flush to his right. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
Here we go on 4th down, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. So now the Niners down on the scoreboard. Just under 2 minutes to go. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 36. A throw over the middle, taken in. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Well, worth reminding at this point, no overtime in the preseason. But that may not come into... And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Pats are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Allen down to a knee, and that should just about do it. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And this one wasn't easy. You had an East Coast team, Charles, going west, playing a night game, but somehow they were able to get the job done.
Yeah, when you talk about playing a night game, they're closer to being sleepy because of East Coast time with their bodies when you're kicking off to play the game. So that's a real big accomplishment for them to get that done. The flip side, too, is traveling home in the old days, you had to wait to get the video for your next game. You had all those. So you were really a day behind. Now the video's on their computer.